Alright, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is your host Sayyid Muhammad Asali. I'm head of admissions at Rashid Latif Khan University. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to Rashid Latif Khan University, where we are exploring the programs that are shaping the future of education and careers. So we have today Dr. Mubashar Nadeem with us. He's head of English department at Rashid Latif Khan University. Sir, I would like to request you to please introduce yourself briefly.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, sir, head of the admission. I am Professor Dr. Mubashar Nadeem, and I'm the head of English department, precisely speaking, head of the Department of English Language and Literature at Rashid Latif Khan University, Lahore. Well, I recently joined this university, but I found this university a wonderful place to work. And I'm very happy and satisfied. I've got wonderful community around me, and they are really wonderful people in the sense they are very creative, they're innovative, and all the time they are meeting you with a smiling face.
I will request Dr. Saab to please enlighten the benefits and the future and career prospects of this program.
Well, first of all, if you allow me, I'd like to say that in fact we are trying our level best to create champions over here. Now, when I just use the word champion, there is a complete story behind this. How champion? How can we make them? And what are the efforts required to make them champions? First of all, we have to understand the word champion. In fact, we are trying our level best through the programs we have over here. And remember one thing, that we have the programs, all the academic programs, aligned with HEC policies and guidelines, while keeping in mind international standards and the national standards at the same time. Now, we are trying to produce such undergrads and graduates here who could be very good critical thinkers with innovation. At the same time, when they have got this kind of quality with them, they are definitely pursuing for human leadership. That's the most important thing. Now, when you become leader, one of the qualities of a leader is that he or she is conscious about the sense of accountability. That's the most important part as a human being. Now, once he knows or she knows that okay, there is something that is called accountability, right? So he or she is motivated, and once he is or she is motivated, that means that he can perform a wonderful team player, right? To become a team player who's motivated, remember you need perseverance, and perseverance never comes to you without integrity. Now, all these characteristics, in fact, make you or lead you to the world of ownership. Now, most important thing, for example, let's talk about our family. We own our family. We own our relationships and we own our friends, isn't it? Even we own the street where we live in, isn't it? So that's the most important thing, that we have got ownership. So we're trying our level best to make graduates that they must have sense of ownership. It's the most important thing what I understand. And all these things are done with nobility. If one is not noble at heart or mind, it's not possible to possess all these qualities. Now, having said this, the most important factor we are left with is self-awareness. We know, or I know who am I. So once I understand, all right, who am I and what's my role in the society, so I become a perfect professional. So remember what we are doing to do. We are preparing the graduates or undergraduates with the hope that we are in fact producing professionals.
So thank you so much. That was a very impressive and unique approach you have talked about of teaching the students and preparing them for the real life. There is a very common yet important question, and that is your program, BS English Literature and Linguistics, is this ready for the market or ready for the job program?
Our program has got that facility. We have got all the courses based on such concepts, right? So that's why I'm saying, so variety of jobs, they can just jump in the market, all right? Even we are trying, let me tell you very honestly, Each graduate over here, in fact, is offered a non-credit course that is called the communication and presentation skills,
All right,
and
that's
especially,
wonderful.
so they have to, right, in the very first semester.
Yes.
So we have to bridge the gap in between in between 12 years of education and then undergrad education, right? So why? There is shyness. We understand that English is not our mother tongue, something like that. And there are problems. There are certain barriers. So we are trying to prepare the graduate. Get ready. You're at the Rashid Latif Khan University.
Alrighty, now moving towards another question that is very common and usually what I believe the student get confused between these two words, linguistics and literature. Can you enlighten us what is the difference between literature and linguistics?
So linguistics, you know that it's the science of languages, right?
Um,
In fact, the program name is which GC has directed, that is the BS English Language and Literature.
Alright.
So of course, language and linguistics. So we don't intermingling. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, One is the soft world, may I say that. The other one is a little hard world, as you have got, for example, softwares and hardwares in the computer world, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, literature, as you understand, for example, adab जिसे आप कहते हैं, you've got novels, you've got dramas,
Alright,
you've got poetry,
okay.
you've got short stories, you've got everything, right?
Alright.
In fact, that is, this area touches the soft part of human nature,
Okay.
not
The literature one, yeah?
literature, right? I'm not saying only the soft part, but remember, one must be able to understand what kind of text this is,
Okay.
right? For example, we over here, this department, we try to not only, okay, you understand the literary styles of some writer or the literary text, or they have to understand the core, discourse, not like that only. Part of it, but they must know how to produce dialects, and the dialects written by William Shakespeare. And they should be able to understand the difference between dialect delivery of the modern drama and the classical drama.
Thank you so much, sir. Already before concluding this session, I want to emphasize, and what I believe we have driven from this fruitful discussion is that you guys should go for the skill based learning and please simultaneously improve your interpersonal and communication skills. Whether it doesn't matter where you are going, which university you choose, which program you choose, but you have to emphasize on these 2 points, skill based learning and interpersonal skills.
Oh, one final thing I would like to say to the students, those who are going to come to our university, remember, we are committed and dedicated. Not only this, what I have said, but remember, if you want to continue or pursue your higher degree, you will be having wonderful foundation for your MPhil and PhD English programs. Thank you very much.
Already, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.